Hello everybody, another video, quick one. I'm back in my, this is my 2019 Mustang, and I got an idea, but I couldn't find a good YouTube video on it, so I figured I'd document it. So, I have all this black stitching, like along here, up on the shifting column, and on the armrest here, and I was thinking of making it red, but because it's black, you can't just go with a Sharpie pen. So, saw this on a forum. We're gonna give it a shot. So, using some red thread and some sewing needles, what you do is on the threads you can actually re-thread going through these with red stitching. It supposedly works and should look pretty good. So we're gonna give this a shot, and I'll let you guys know how it comes out. So I'll show you how to do it, and we'll see what the result looks like. All right, so we got our needle. Needle and thread. See what we can do. So you gotta thread it through these, which ain't the easiest thing. Might need a smaller needle. Then you keep going through each thread. Kind of like that. You can see that all the way to the front, and then you can cut it off, and we'll see how it looks. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna go do the rest of this, and we'll come back in a sec. There you go. That is the first part done. Up close, you can see the original stitching, but you pull away, and it looks like a factory red stitching. Now, you can see the tie-offs in the end. They're not the most perfect, and I might clean these up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, overall, it definitely spruces it up a little bit. So, yeah, for you guys with some black stitching, because you can always just paint over the white stitching. That's on most of these cars. But the black stitching, markers don't work. So this is about your only way, is running new stitching. Takes some patience and some time, but you can make a nice product if you you've given some effort. So I'm gonna end up doing this. I'm gonna try and do this, and I want to do this stitching across here. Oh, and the center console, I want to get this. I think that would be pretty nice to have some red stitching on. We'll see if it looks good. The other thing to note, I did mess up the first time, so the key with this is you want to keep going in a swirl the same direction all across. You don't want to zigzag or crisscross, or else it won't have this straight line effect. Also, so you know, I messed up the first time when I did it, so I did have to remove all the stitching. And it doesn't actually damage the original stitching. I pulled it out. The factory stitching was fine, so it's not, that doesn't cause any problem. If you want to remove this one day, you just cut the ends and you can pull it all out. You'll be back to the original. So anyway, just thought this would be something cool to show and give you an idea. I love the interior of these cars. You know, it's got a lot of potential to look more sporty. It just sucks because I don't know why, but Ford doesn't really give the option to have any colored stitching, or you know, these are the factory seats. They're kind of lame. So doing the red stitching, and I want to get some leather seat covers with the red centers. I think that'd look pretty good with the red stitching. And yeah, and then maybe like a nice red stitch steering wheel would go good with that too. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so anyway, hope you guys find this useful. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. See you later.